Hi, you guys, it's Lisa Shepherd here, and I just want to do a quick tutorial on the new Optavia Essentials line that came out and is available in your cart as of Monday, February 20th. So you've probably seen an email or two, or maybe seen a slight little mention, but you don't really know what it means to you. Is it something you should switch to, not switch to? Can you not? That type of thing, okay? So that's just the idea of this, just a few bullet points to let you know what that line is all about. First of all, nobody has to do anything, okay? That's probably important to know. Choices, 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 right? So this is just the addition of a new choice. 20 new items were released. More will be released in a couple months. More and even more, like a big chunk, will be released in July. Okay, what these are is basically equivalents to the current Medifast brand, but it's called the Optavia Essentials. So what is the difference? Obviously, they didn't just change the name, right? So the Optavia Essentials brand does a few things. Keeps all the awesomeness of the Medifast brand, the nutritionally sound, all that great fiber and protein and high quality ingredients, high quality vitamins and minerals, all those different things. Takes out a couple things that some people want to have taken out of their day, and it puts in a few things that quite a few people need to have put into their day. So let's break that down a little bit. The Optavia Essentials line, it takes out any artificial flavors, colors, and sweeteners. Okay, some people's bodies just don't do well with some of those things. So we've been listening, and Optavia has been listening and realizing that for those people who have those types of sensitivities, then it's a good idea to provide a whole new line that takes those out. Now, what does that do as far as taste goes? The taste is great. They were very honest with us that said, you know what? It can be sometimes difficult to take something that is already really wonderful, gets a great recommendation, a great, the Medifast line. A lot of people love a lot of the items in that line, okay? Everybody has a couple that they don't like, but that's just the way taste buds go, right? But everything tastes really good. So in order to bring it over to the Optavia Essentials line, they said it has to taste at least as good, but ideally better before it can make it onto the next round, right? If it didn't, it went back to the drawing board. Okay, so that's pretty exciting that they took the idea of that we don't want to just all of a sudden say, hey, we made it better for you, but it tastes gross. Just deal with it, right? So the taste is fantastic. What else? Adding in stuff. So they took out some stuff, as you can see, added in some very important things that are coming up and that have been coming up over the last couple of years. First and foremost, the need for a probiotic is just getting more and more and more common and necessary. They say that 70% of like all inflammation and a lot of different, they start in the gut. Okay, that sounds funny, but they're gut diseases, if you will. Okay, so if you have a sensitive stomach, if you have a trouble digesting certain things, if you've ever had an undesirable response, I guess, to maybe some of the meal replacements that you've used in the past, just maybe a gurgling in the gut or something like that, or even just a sluggish feeling, those probiotics can do wonders. So they've added probiotics, a very high quality probiotic, to each and every Optavia Essentials meal, okay, or fueling option. And that's just, and that is wonderful that they've added that. Another thing that has come up is the USDA is changing their vitamin D recommendations. They haven't officially done it yet, but it's in process. So every single Optavia Essentials fueling has 50% of your required vitamin D as of now. 50, so you actually get more than 100% of what you need, but those recommendations are changing, which is why Optavia is just a little bit ahead of the curve, and they wanted to get that extra vitamin D in those. So many people are taking vitamin D supplements right now and whatnot. So this could very well take out your need to take a vitamin D supplement. Now, granted, if your doctor has you on one, he's going to know if having 250% of the current recommended daily amount of vitamin D, if that is equivalent to what he or she has you taking now. Okay, so I don't want to be your doctor, but most likely, most people who are currently taking a vitamin D supplement and paying for a vitamin D supplement are no longer going to have to do that when they are using the Optavia Essentials line. Okay, so I'm just looking at my notes here because I don't want to forget anything about all these. There's obviously a small additional cost for the Optavia Essentials, just simply because of the stuff that is added in and the just the variety of things of being able to get that nutrition in there and that taste in there without some of the quote, I guess, less expensive ways of doing it. It's about $1.40 a day for somebody on the 5-in-1, not even somebody on the 3-in-3, but for somebody on the 5-in-1, it's about $1.40 extra per day to use the Optavia Essentials line. It's really, by the time somebody's bought a high quality probiotic or paid for their vitamin D supplement, or even just honestly tried to find high quality protein, high quality fiber out there that doesn't have artificial, colors, flavors, sweeteners, has a high quality protein in it, all that kind of stuff, it is absolutely a money saver. But I do want to mention that obviously there's a slight cost increase between the Medifast, kind of core brand, core line, and the Optavia Essentials line. Okay, so you'll see that in there. These are available in your shopping cart, if you will. What I suggest is taking what you already love, okay, that what's already in your cart, and if you want to, if this sounds interesting to you, if this sounds like something that fits in line with maybe moving your nutrition just even that much cleaner, then by all means, I would say add a couple in. Replace your Medifast brand one with your Optavia Essentials brand one. Not everything is out there and released just yet. It will be by July, but there are 20 new ones. I think 9 of the bars have an Optavia Essentials equivalent, and a couple of the hearty choices like the mashed potatoes and oatmeals and and things like that. So you'll see those in there, and I would just suggest changing up a couple of them or all of them, depending on what your desires are, and having your next order include those Optavia Essentials ones if that's the right solution for you. Okay. All right. That's pretty much it. I'm super excited about this, you guys. I know this gets a little bit like I'm a little bit factual here. Like this has this. Overall, let me just tell you, I think Optavia has really knocked it out of the park here. We are always on the lookout for ways that we can make health just more doable, and honestly, just really on the lookout for really even refining our health even better than what we have been doing for all these years past. And doing it in a way, though, that still fits budgets, still fits schedules, still fits everything that made the Medifast brand life-changing and revolutionary and so important in the last decade. And now we've just enhanced it with the Optavia's Essential brand. So if you have any questions, please call me, text me, email me. I want to dig in, obviously, on your goals, your health, and all that kind of stuff. But I figured this little tutorial on the facts might just help a little bit as you make a decision as to which pieces you should change out into Optavia Essentials and which pieces maybe you don't. All right, talk to you soon. Hope you're doing great. Bye-bye.